Hello, hello, collective. Welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. I hope that y'all are doing well. Collective. We have the Temple on the Fault Line, the Box, Gnosis, and the Shapeshifter. I mean, I think everyone has been asking themselves, what do I want? And why do I want it? Because I think that we've come out of a very aggressive energy, right? And if you're constantly feeling under attack or aggressive, you have a hard time focusing on what it is that you're really wanting to do because you feel like you're constantly having to protect it or defend it or, I don't know, argue against something that's being like pushed at you or on you, or. And it's just kind of like when your energy is focused there, it's really difficult to focus it on cultivating. And so I feel like there's an idea of I haven't been able to cultivate what I've wanted because I've been too busy fighting off all of these things that I don't really want, in the name of protecting what I want, but not actually exerting the energy toward that thing because all of my energy has gone to trying to break out of this box that I feel like I've been put in, but, like to no avail, and it's just kind of, but like through all of that, I just think that there has been a massive lesson of what it is that we honor and why, and where it is that our energy has been focused, and why it should never have even been focused there in the first place. You know what I mean? Because the shapeshifter is the idea of showing up completely differently. I mean, it's just, I don't know, because we we are all at some point in time going to be faced with decisions, and we will make decisions that are not always the best decision. And you can either stick in that not best decision and allow that to dictate the remainder of your story, or you can acknowledge the fact that that was a, a poorly founded story and show up differently. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like you get to decide which energy you want to stay in. That's always up to you. But I just kind of feel like we've all been asking ourselves, like what energy have I been in and why have I been in that energy? And how do I make sure that I step out and away and never walk through it again? Not trying to repeat that. I feel like there's been this sense of having something be on repeat. And it's almost like that broken record. And it's like once you finally get it off, you just want to throw it away. Like, and yes, we all have parts of ourselves that we feel that way about, right? Where you're just like, oh, I really don't like that about myself, and I don't want to be that person anymore ever again. So this is going to be me consciously acknowledging it and ensuring that I don't do it anymore. Like it's just, even if it's like a conversation that you have with yourself. Because the most important thing that we can do is recognize when we fall short and do our best to not fall short in that manner. And that's not to say that you will never fall short again, because we will all fall short again. you know, we will all come up against our egos again. Like it's not the first time, it will not be the last. But if you don't overcome the one version of that, then you cap out at that, right? And I don't think any of us here are here with a mentality of capping out. Otherwise, like, why are you here? You know what I mean? But we have the Two of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Six of Wands. Well, and I feel like there is an idea here of really just kind of needing to face your fears and allow for yourself to say out loud, even if it's to yourself, like I can acknowledge that this is something that I've struggled with and why it is that I've struggled with it and how it is that I'm going to change it moving forward, facing my fears, making this decision. And I think showing up differently. And quite frankly, I feel like everyone here with me has shown up differently. Everyone here is in a different energy. And the ones who aren't in different energies aren't here anymore. And I think that's fantastic. And so I think that no matter which side of the story you're on, you're in the story of recognizing yourself, recognizing what you've been focused on, why you've been focused on it, how you got caught in a cycle of it, how you are acknowledging through understanding and experience what it is that you've been worshiping while in the mindset of worshiping something different, and how it is that you're going to not do that anymore. I fucking love it. Okay, here we go. Collective. Okay. We have Shadow Dance, King of Wands, Page of Cups, Six of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Well, I feel like a tell of not truly worshiping what you say that you worship is when you experience envy. And not always, but again, I do feel like I'm with a very directed energy right now. So I feel like you get that. You get what I'm saying, but you experience a level of envy. And it's like, if I am envious of other people, what is it that I'm doing that is preventing me from being in that scenario or situation myself? Right? Because it's just kind of like, what are you honoring and why are you honoring it? Because if you're honoring what it is that you, I think, consciously think that you're honoring, then you would have what it is that your subconscious is wishing that it had. If that makes sense. And coming out of that energy, because I think you're making a decision that, well, I just feel like you've worked on it. Well, to go back to the idea of where your energy is focused, and like you've defended it, and I think you have maintained it, anchored yourself in it, honed in your skills, focused on doing what, like what you were doing, and not concerning yourself with what everyone else was doing. And I think reaching a point where you look back and I think you want to make some decisions that you weren't making previously because of a divided attention, and because whatever it is that you are actually honoring, that you already thought you were honoring but you weren't actually honoring, whatever that thing is, I think that thing is the thing that you're making a decision toward, whether that is, again, a change in career, starting a business, getting into a relationship, doing whatever it is that however this resonates for you, because this can resonate with all of us differently. And I'm sure that it will. But King of Wands and Ten of Pentacles, I feel like you're making a decision to show up differently. And I feel like how it's different is that it's decisive and it's action oriented. And I think that whatever you had been doing previously hadn't felt decisive or action oriented because you were divided somehow. And in this division, I think that you were able to recognize what it was that you actually wanted, because you were like, well, I've been wanting this like the whole time. You know what I mean? Like, so why don't I just do that? Great question. Yeah, so many things. Okay. Oops. The star. Okay, sorry, give me just a second here. Yeah, this I was spread too thin. I was fighting battles that I really just like weren't mine to fight. And I was experiencing a lot of lack as a result. But thankfully, you know, steady stayed working. And healing. And I think preparing to really step out in your power. Because I just feel like this is not a small stepping out energy. You know what I mean? The threshold, yeah. Like, this feels like whatever it is that whatever this decision is that you're making, it's taking you in a whole new direction. And I feel like for a lot of us, we're just like, yay! Finally, you know? I thought it was never going to happen. But collective, oh my God, I love this. I love this read. I love this energy. I'm so happy that you all are here with me. And yeah, thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. Thank you for sharing your time with me. If this did resonate, please do give me a like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you all again soon. Bye.